Welcome to OK Mathematics class, training you to excel. Please support this channel by subscribing, give a thumbs up and share with friends. Step by step to exam success. Step 1, plan. Step 2, pray. Step 3, prepare. Step 4, preview. Step 5, perform. In this presentation, we are looking at WASSCE or WAEC May June 2011, questions number 6 to 9. Question number 6, number numeration sets. Question number 7, plane geometry, areas and perimeters of rectangles. Question number 8, plane geometry, trigonometry and mensuration. Question number 9, plane geometry, construction. Question number 6. In a class of 40 students, 18 passed mathematics, 19 passed accounts, 16 passed economics, 5 mathematics and accounts only. 6 students passed mathematics only, 9 accounts only, 2 accounts and economics only. If each student offered at least one of the subjects, A, how many students failed in all the subjects? B, find the percentage number of those who failed in at least economics and mathematics. C, calculate the probability that a student selected at random failed in accounts. Let's solve this question together. The rectangle represents the universal set, the total number 40. This circle is for those that offered economics 16. The next circle is for accounts 19. The next circle is for mathematics 18. Those that offered only mathematics are 6. Only accounts are 9. Accounts and mathematics 5 in number. Accounts and economics only 2 in number. All the 3 subjects, mathematics and economics only economics. Now, let the number of those who offer the 3 subjects in this class be represented by the letter P. And then the number of those who offered mathematics and economics in this class, let the number be represented by N. And let the number of those who offered only economics be represented by M. Now, the number that offered only accounts is represented by this circle. So if we add all the numbers here, it must be equal to 19. So 9 plus 5 plus P plus 2 is equal to 19. Solving this simple equation, we are going to get that P will be equal to 3. This circle represents those who offered only mathematics. So if you sum everything inside this circle, it must be equal to 18. And remember, we have calculated P to be 3. So 6 plus 5 plus 3 plus N is equal to 18. On solving this equation, N is equal to 4. This circle represents those who offered only economics. If we add everything inside this circle, it must be equal to 16. So adding everything there, it must give you 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus M is equal to 16. On simplification, M is equal to 7. So now let's get the answer to question number 6A. Those who passed at least 3 of the subjects is given by the union of the 3 sets. And the union of the 3 sets is given by 9 plus 5 plus P plus 2 plus 6 plus M plus N. And remember, I have gotten the value of P, the value of N, and the value of M. So we now substitute into this equation. And adding everything, we are going to have 36. Those who failed in at least one of the 3 subjects will give us the total number of students in the class, the universal set, minus the union of the of the 3 sets, those who pass the 3 subjects. So 40 minus the total we have calculated here, which is 36. So therefore F, those who failed, is 40 minus 36. So those who failed the 3 subjects will be 4. So there are 4 students that failed the 3 subjects. B. Now we want to find those who pass at least maths and economics before we can find those who failed mathematics and economics. So now the green highlighted represent those who passed mathematics and economics. Outside these green highlighted circles, we have 4 and 9 representing those that failed mathematics and economics. So those who failed mathematics and economics then will now be 9 plus 4, giving us a total of 13. Therefore, the percentage of those who failed mathematics and economics will give us 13 over 40 times 100. And that will give us 32.5%. Now those who passed account are 19. Then those who failed account should be 40. The total number of students in the class minus 19, those who passed account. So the number of students that failed account will be 40 minus 19, and that will give us 21. Probability of picking a student that failed in account will give us the number of those that failed in account, 21, over total number of students, 40. Dividing out with calculator, we have 0.525 in decimal, or in fraction, 21 over 40. We are done with question number 6. We'll now go straight to question number 7. 7a. Divide x squared minus 4 over x squared plus 4 by x squared minus 4x plus 4 all over x plus 1. Then we'll now move to the right side to solve question A. We have this divide by this. We are now going to factorize this and also factorize this. Factorization of this will give us this. So therefore we'll now replace this numerator by x plus 2 and x minus 2. Factorization of this will give us this, and therefore we replace this by that. Then we are going to change division to multiplication, and then we invert the fraction, and then factorize the numerator, and that will give us this, and then we write it here. Then we are now going to divide out the common factors. This will divide this, this will divide this, giving us x plus 2 over x multiplied by 1 over x minus 2. On further simplification, we have x plus 2 into this as the final answer. We now come to question number 7b. That's the graph of that equation given there. So now from this graph, we are going to find the roots of the equation. A x squared plus bx plus c is equal to mx plus k. And remember, this is the straight line and this is the quadratic curve. So now that gives us the point of intersection of the straight line and the quadratic curve. We have the first point here and then the second point here. So now that's the point. So we're going to trace this point to the x-axis to find the roots. So now that's the point. The root will give us minus 1.4. Now we'll trace the second point, and then we'll follow it down to the x-axis to find the root, the second root. That is 1.5. So therefore, the roots of the equation, the curve, and the straight line will give us minus 1.4 and 1.5. Now we are going to find the value of a B, and C. And to find the value of A, B, and C, we need to find the coordinate of M, the coordinate of N, and coordinate of L. And the coordinate of M, X is 0, y is equal to 2. Now we are going to substitute that. On simplifying that, we have C is equal to 2. So we have gotten the value of C using these coordinates. Then we're now going to use the coordinate of L. Value of X is -1 and Y is 0. So we're going to substitute Y 0 and then X -1, and then we have this. On simplification, we have A minus B is equal to -2, equation 1, or the blue equation. Then we are going to use the coordinate of N, 2 and 0. Substituting 0 for Y and 2 for X, and simplifying. We are now going to simplify. This is 4A and this is 2B plus 2. Then 2A plus B is equal to -1, equation 2, or the equation in orange. So we're now going to add equation 1 and 2, or the blue equation and the orange equation. So adding them, so you are going to see that A plus A will give us 3A. Minus B plus B will give us 0. So there's no B. So therefore 3A is equal to -3. Dividing out, A is equal to -1. So I've gotten the value of C, we have gotten the value of A. Then we're going to use the next point to find the value of B. So now remember, -1 minus B is equal to -2 using this equation, and A is -1, then minus B is equal to -2. Simplifying this equation, we are going to have minus B is equal to -1, giving us B is equal to 1. So we have the value of C, A, and B. So now that will enable us to solve the remaining equation. So therefore the value of C is 2, A is -1, and B is 1. 7C, equation of line of symmetry. The line of symmetry is the point that divides the curve into two equal parts, so that one is the mirror image of the other, and that's the line in red. And the line in red is giving us the value of S there is equal to 0.5. Therefore the equation of line of symmetry, X is equal to 0.5. That's the red line, 0.5. So the equation of line of symmetry, X is equal to 0.5. We now go to the question number 8. Given that sin S is equal to 0.6 and the value of S lies between 0 and 90 degrees, evaluate 2 cos X plus 3 sin X. Leave your answer in the form M over N, where M and N are integers. Now let's solve this question together. Sin X is equal to 0.6. In decimal, that will give us 6 over 10. Simplify to 3 over 5. Now we're going to represent this in a triangle. This is the opposite, and this is the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is the longest side of the triangle, that is 5. And the opposite to the angle indicated there, X, is 3. So now the unknown side is A. We're going to use Pythagoras rule to find the value of A. So that gives us 3 squared plus A squared is equal to 5 squared. So 9 plus A squared is equal to 25. So A squared is equal to 25 minus 9. A squared is equal to 16. A is equal to 4. Now, using the value of A, 4, we are now going to find the value of cos S. So cos S will give us 4 over 5. Then going to the given equation, we are going to substitute cos S, 4 over 5 for cos X, and then 3 over 5 for sin X. So that gives us 2 times 4 over 5 plus 3 times 3 over 5. Simplifying this, we are going to have 8 over 5 plus 9 over 5. Add the numerators since the denominators is the same. That gives us 8 plus 9 over 5, giving us our answer as 17 over 5. Question 8b. In the diagram, a semicircle WXYZ with center O is inscribed in an isosceles triangle ABC. If AC is equal to BC and side OC is equal to 30 centimeters and angle ACB is equal to 130 degrees, calculate, correct to one decimal place, the radius of the circle. 2. The area of the shaded portion. Take the value of pi as 22 over 7. Now we're going to import that diagrams, and that's the diagram, and then we're now going to add some construction and some values to enable us to solve this question. First, we now introduce the angle given. We're told that angle ACB is equal to 130 degrees. Now, drawing a line from the center of the semicircle to the side BC. Remember, BC is tangential to that semicircle, and the side AC is also tangential to the semicircle. So this line from the center touching the BC, a tangent to the semicircle, must have 90 degrees at this point. 90 degrees at this point. That means it's perpendicular to BC and must also be perpendicular to AC. So therefore it's also perpendicular to AC. So now we add the signs to show that those lines are perpendicular. Now half of this angle should be 65 degrees. Using one side of this shape and that angle 65, we're now going to calculate the value of the radius we're asked to calculate. Now this angle is 65. This is perpendicular to this, and the hypotenuse is 30. So therefore, angle OXC is equal to 90 degrees because OX is perpendicular to AC. Now using the triangle that is highlighted in the golden color, sin 65 is equal to R over 30. R is the opposite, 30 is the hypotenuse. So therefore, the radius of the circle will give us 30 sin 65. Using calculator, you find the value of sin 65 to be 0.9063. Using the calculator to multiply that, we are going to have the radius of the circle will be 27.189 centimeters, which is equal to 27.2 centimeters in one decimal place, or 3 significant figures. Now, the triangle given this, we are going to use the triangle in the pink or magenta color to continue our calculation using triangle AOC. Tan 65 degrees is equal to AO over 30. Tan 65 is AO. This AO divided by 30. 30 is adjacent to 65. AO is opposite to 65. So therefore, AO should give us 30 times 65. Using calculator, we'll find times 65 as 2.1445. Then we substitute, and then we evaluate. AO is 64.335 centimeters. But we are told that AO is equal to OB. So therefore, AB will give us either 2 times AO or 2 times OB. So I decided to choose AO. Then that gives us 2 times 64.335. On evaluation, we have 128.667 centimeters. Now the area of the semicircle is being highlighted now. So the area of triangle ABC will give us half AB times OC. Half AB, the base AB, times the height OC. AB we calculate as 128.67. We substitute that, multiply by OC, giving 30 centimeters. So therefore, area of triangle ABC will give us 1930.05 centimeters squared. And the area of the semicircle also we are going to get. The area of that semicircle will be given as half times pi r squared. Remember, pi r squared is the area of a circle, then divide that by 2. Area of semicircle will give us the values substituted. This is the radius of the circle and this is pi. Using calculator to simplify this, we are going to have 1161.7 centimeters. So the area of the shaded portion should give us the area of the triangle minus the area of the semicircle. So therefore, that's the area of the shaded portion. So the area of the shaded portion will give us the area of the triangle, which is 1930.05 centimeters, minus the area of the semicircle, 1161.8 centimeters. Subtracting those two values, will have 768.37 square centimeters as the area of the shaded portion. Therefore, the area of the shaded portion in one decimal place should be 768.4 centimeters squared. That's the area of the shaded portion. We move straight to question number 9. Using ruler and a pair of compasses only, construct a rhombus PQRS of size 7 centimeters and angle PQR is 60 degrees. B. Locate the point X such that X lies on the locus of the points equidistant from PQ and QR, and also equidistant from Q and R. Measure XR. So the first step to construction is to make a good sketch of what you are asked to construct. So now this is the sketch of what we expected to construct. Then we're now going to go to the whiteboard to carry out the construction. So now we draw the line. And labels the length 7 centimeters. With a compass, place your compass at the point Q. Draw an arc. Place your compass at this point shown. Draw another arc to intercept the first one. Put your ruler and draw the line. Measure the line QP to be 7 centimeters since the side of the rhombus are 7 centimeters each. Is 7 centimeters each. With a compass at the point R, draw another arc. With the compass at this point, draw another arc so that we have copied this angle to this point. Place your ruler and draw. So this side is parallel to this. We label the point X, and that is RS is 7 centimeters. So we are now going to join P to S. Now to draw the locus that is equidistant from QP and QR, we draw this arc. Then using this arc, we are going to bisect angle PQR. With the compass at this point, draw an arc. With the compass at this point also, we draw another arc. The two arcs will intercept at this point. We draw the locus passing through that point. With the compass at Q, we draw this arc. With the compass at R, we draw the next arc. The two arcs intercept at these 2 points. We draw the line to pass through them. The two lines intercept at this very point. Label that point X. They were asked to measure XR. Put your ruler. Looking at that, you can see that this is 4 centimeters. So XR is 4 centimeters. And that's the construction of the rhombus and the side we're asked to measure. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, remember to support this channel by subscribing, give a thumbs up, and share with friends. Thank you. Remember to subscribe so that when the next video is released, you will be notified.